The other issue most of y'all seem to have is what you should feed your dogs. Now, it's very simple. A dog is basically evolved from the wolf. So wolves were basically 100% carnivores. Now they sort of decided to put their lot in with man when man started settling down in settlements, so that they would get easy food. They basically became scavengers, and humans in turn sort of thought these wolves would be good for them as far as their security and warning them of any impending danger from wild animals and things like that. So that's how the dog's eating habits started evolving. So they're basically carnivores, which means that they are meat-eating animals, and they basically eat meat. Now, as far as to answer most of your questions is, a dog can probably digest anything that is natural, in terms of meat, in terms of whole grain. But if you give a dog something that is processed, like human food, in terms of something that's high fat, which has a lot of sweet things in it, it will obviously get an upset tummy, and that answers most of your questions regarding milk or any kind of human food. So in terms of meat, you can give him cooked meat. Any kind of meat is suitable, like chicken, mutton, beef, whatever is available in your part of town. One thing I'd like to add is the old grandma's tale that a dog and the bone. Dogs and bones actually do not mix very well. When dogs eat bones, especially if they are cooked, they cannot digest them because the calcium in it becomes indigestible, and consequently they have digestive upsets like vomiting, constipation, they have powdery stools. So I would advise you not to give your dogs any bones whatsoever, especially chicken bones, which are brittle, and if a dog eats them, rather most dogs will not chew on the bone. If they are small enough, they will just gulp them down, and if they have sharp ends, they could perforate their intestines and cause a very, very serious problem. So I would advise all of y'all to desist from giving your dogs any kind of bones. Now, most dogs will have this nature of picking up things from the outside. Most of the time, unless he picks up an infection like leptospira or something, is not going to have any major problems. Now, the other kind of problem most of you people seem to have is that you have got into the habit of hand feeding your dogs. Now, this is just an attention seeking problem. It has nothing to do with the health of the dog or his appetite. The way you can beat this is give the dog food at regular times, keep it out for him for a fixed period of time, let's say half an hour, at let's say 8 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, and maybe 7 or 8 at night, and keep it there for half an hour each time. Take it away if he doesn't eat it. I'm sure in 3 or 4 days the dog will feel hungry enough and he will eat without any fuss.